So a while back, I was kind of struggling and having a difficult time with life in general when the other side came through and said, Christine, we feel like the key to your happiness is self-discipline. And I said, okay, why don't you just send it to me? And they said, oh, we can't meddle in your life. You have to ask. You have to ask and invite us in to help you. So after I was done getting frustrated, I said, okay, can you guys please send me self-discipline? And they did. Those types of energetic requests are very easy for them to fulfill, by the way, just so you know. So don't be afraid to ask for what you want and what you need. So I decided to create this video walking you through the benefits of what happens when you integrate self-discipline into your life and the advice the other side has for you. Number one, they're asking you to plan ahead. This takes self-discipline, carving time out of your schedule for this and for that, business, pleasure, whatever. How many times have your friends called you and spontaneously said, what are you doing right now? Spontaneity is great, but maybe it would have been a little more fun if you had planned a day together at the spa and it was just planned out and organized. Either one is fine. But they're just asking you to plan ahead with your schedule and actually have the discipline to carve out time for this and carve out time for that so that you do have time for the things that are important to you. Another thing is that they're saying you're going to have increased productivity. You're going to get more done in a day. And this is going to result in a sense of accomplishment for you. You're going to feel good about yourself. You're going to be like, wow, I got a lot done today. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling strong. Life isn't beating me down, right? And so what happens as a result of you feeling productive? That stupid critical inner voice that we all have goes away. No critical inner voice. And so guess what that critical inner voice is replaced by? Something wonderful, beautiful, and amazing called self-complimenting. Because your increased productivity, you feel good about yourself. So the critical inner voice goes away, you start self-complimenting, and the self-complimenting results in positive and improved self-esteem. You start feeling better about yourself because you just treat yourself better and you treat yourself different. You're proud of yourself. You view yourself differently because you're in control of yourself. You're in control of your life. What does the controlled feeling result in? Increased personal power. See, this is covering all of your energy centers, by the way. I can see how these relate to your different energy centers of your soul and how your soul directly benefits from self-discipline. So you have increased personal power. Now, what results from your increased personal power when you're feeling large and in charge? You have increased optimism. You feel optimistic and hopeful about the future. Now, this is a law of attraction trigger. The other side will often show me the number 55 on receipts, license plates, clocks to remind me to stay optimistic about the future. Because that is so pivotal for the law of attraction. Why? Because you're manifesting. When you're seeing positive things in your future on your path, that's going to benefit you via the law of attraction because your thoughts and feelings are going to attract that to you onto your path. So the optimism is a law of attraction trigger. So if you're seeing the number 55 everywhere, I encourage you to pay close attention to that. Now, as a result of you feeling large and in charge of your life, that victim mentality goes bye-bye. No victim mentality, right? Life is something that happens for you. Excuse me, not something that happens to you. So your overall attitude changes about life. And again, you feel more in control, right? So what happens when you don't have this victim mentality? You feel grateful. You feel lucky. You feel blessed. You're proud of yourself. You're giving yourself pats on the back. And feeling lucky and blessed is another law of attraction trigger called gratitude. Gratitude is right up there next to love. When you are grateful, you're letting the other side know, I appreciate everything you brought into my path. Please keep the good vibes coming. So gratitude is another law of attraction trigger, which is going to attract even more wonderful things onto your path, right? And then last but not least, number 10 is self-love. Because your view of yourself has changed, No stupid critical inner voice, self-complimenting, personal power, optimism about the future. You change your attitude about life because you feel in control. It results in how you view yourself and self-love. Another law of attraction trigger. Why? Because when you love yourself, you attract more love from other people onto your path. Do you see how this is all just stemming from self-discipline? Just grabbing the bull by the horns and just taking charge and saying there's a new sheriff in town and it's me. Pulling yourself up by the bootstraps, maybe pulling yourself out of anxiety, pulling yourself out of depression. Because as we all know, a large part of a lot of people's depression in certain cases is their critical inner voice and how they're treating themselves and how they view themselves. Do you view yourself as an unproductive loser? Is that who you see when you look at yourself in the mirror? Maybe all you need is self-discipline. Maybe all you need to do is start praying to God for self-discipline. Please give me self-discipline. I need to lose weight. Please give me the self-discipline to not eat that dessert. So self-discipline can be used in so many different areas of your life and applied differently to different situations that's why I felt it was important to kind of walk you through the steps of how it truly, truly benefits you. Another thing that they wanted me to add at the end of this video is the importance of limiting yourself with social media, because you can get sucked into a vortex where you're on your computer, you look at the clock, and 2 hours have passed and you didn't even notice because you got sucked into the vortex of social media. So, please limit that. That is a virtual world. But just again, social media is fine, but just compartmentalizing that in your life. The other side will come through and say, okay, that's enough time on social media. Now you need to do readings. Now you need to do YouTube videos. Now you need to do this. So they'll come through and actually limit my time on certain things to keep me moving forward and to keep me kind of spreading myself around to where I am productive. So just wanted to share this video with you guys. I hope this spoke to you. To me, it's a very, very simple concept with a great deal of benefits. Because again, I'm looking at all this and I'm just looking at all of your chakras and all your energy centers and the emotion center and the personal power center, and just shining your light as brightly as you possibly can to benefit you and others so that you can use your God-given gifts and share them with the world. And in the meantime, take care and be well. And by the way, why are you watching this video? Turn it off and go walk the dog. Be productive, for heaven's sakes.